these championship matches. 3-0. Trying to keep that streak alive as well. Now the NCAA Men's Gymnastics Championship will take place this year in West Point, New York. Team finals, individual all-arounds begin Thursday, April 23rd. That's at 1:30 Eastern on ESPN2. For more information on the 2010 NCAA Men's Gymnastics Championship, go to ncaa.com, the official online home for all 88 championships, and a great resource for all you college sports fans. And what a sport women's bowling is becoming. It is growing by leaps and bounds. And these are two of the powerhouses. There's no divisions in women's bowling, so if you're Division 1, 2, or 3, you compete against each other and have the chance to win the national title. Fairleigh Dickinson must win this game to keep its title hopes alive. And this is Tracy Ganjoin, the leadoff bowler, taking her time here on her second ball. Only 2 open frames tonight for the Knights, and this would not be a good time for a third. And she at least keeps that from happening. Valerie Calberry stepping up. And Nebraska really has turned this championship around, Carolyn, because in the first 2 games of the match, Fairleigh Dickinson was looking extremely comfortable and looking like it was ready to win a national title. Still may, but I mean, they were the better team.
But it just takes that one frame, whether it be a missed spare, a split, to change everything.
Calberry thought twice and then rolls the 8. What's been the big difference for Nebraska, do you think?
I think it was bringing in Kristina, definitely. Her first 4 shots, all strikes, and they were high flush. I mean, they were in the pocket. So the practice drills she did, her warm-up shots were used to the best of her advantage, because when she threw her first shot in competition, she was ready to go, high flush. It was definitely the change in how the team built off her shots.
Calberry picks up the spare. We'll see Kristina Mickelson, the redshirt freshman, when Nebraska rolls again. Go back over to Fairleigh Dickinson now for junior Sara Litteral. Loves the intensity of this Baker format because she likes the fact that every shot matters, she told us, and it definitely matters now, deep in this final match.
Could have gotten a little quick on this shot, thrown it a little bit harder.
Can fatigue become a factor at this stage in the match?
I don't know if it's so much fatigue. I was just thinking about that because I wanted to comment on the fact of this is a game-changing situation right here. It could be over. This is something where you need to settle in on the nerves, and this right now is crunch time. We need to make good shots, calm ourselves down, read off each other, one shot at a time.
And here comes Mickelson. In your opinion, the real game changer for Nebraska tonight.
I mean, her statistics right there. 6 strikes, no spares, no opens. How much more perfect can you be?
You can't.
That changed everything.
She's made the absolute most of every roll tonight, and that continues. Wow! What a night for Kristina Mickelson. Again, not a starter. She came in from Lagerman. And that's the only thing she's rolled tonight, strikes. This is Carrillo. Here's the 10. He's hoping to knock it down.
Pin tried to come over, but went right in front of that 10 pin, didn't get any help. See, great execution. Sends a pin over there, but doesn't quite hit it.
What kind of shots would tell you that you're getting some fatigue? out here?
I don't know if it's so much fatigue.
But if you were, what would you see?
Well, your ball speed. You know, your ball. These girls have actually some pretty good ball speed. Excellent. Throwing it a little bit slower. Ball starts to hook a little bit earlier in the front part of the lane. That would be the first thing. Missing spares would be that mental fatigue, and their spare shooting has been excellent. So I don't see any of the fatigue either physically or mentally. I think they've really kept it together with, you know, talking with each other and keeping everyone motivated to know what the final goal is.
And this has been a very high quality national championship, as Van de Meer hoping to increase on that +2 lead for Nebraska.
You can hear in the background how they say, come on, D, you know, run it over. When you step on the approach, it's nice to know you have a little bit of confidence behind you.
And Van de Meer, heard someone in the crowd say she missed it. And they haven't been paying attention tonight because what a hook Van de Meer is able to throw. How do you get that much spin on the ball, Carol? Where does that come from?
That right there is natural talent. That's not something you can teach someone. That is natural talent. She has a natural swing. Her hand reaction is real quick around the ball. That's just really, she has a fantastic game.
McEwan with the strike. Fairleigh Dickinson literally with its back up against the wall. Must win this game to stay in the championship. And here's a good start.
Right here, that trip 4 pin really, really can change everything. Need to take advantage of that break right there.
Sopp leaves the 10.
That shot right there is a prime example. The Nebraska girls and their program have where you're a little more upright at the foul line, so you create a little bit of loft onto the lane. With that loft at times, the ball gets down the lane just a little bit further, makes that sharp break to the head pin, and leaves that ring 10.
Sopp picks it up. Preventing the open frame from occurring. And Nebraska just barely leading as we go to the anchors. Perez with her 8th strike.
That ball started to roll real early. Got to the left side of the head pin and gets that trip 6. That's what you needed to just get that double. Changes the whole timing of the game and how you're feeling, because that double puts them right back in position.
And the pressure falls back over to Cassandra Leuthold.
That's also the difference you can see in the two styles of the teams. The Nebraska team, a little more upright at the line, a little more loft. The Fairleigh Dickinson team, a little smoother into the lane, a little more roll.
Leuthold leaves 2 standing.
She's also changed balls.
Where does that style come from? Does that come from the coaching, the region of country you grow up in? I mean, how is it that
I
each
just
team
think
has a style?
that's a classic style. Classic style with the you know, the extended arm push away, smooth swing, free from the shoulder, lifting through it with your hand, your palm and your finger. Just with the modern game now, you don't have the tendency to see as much loft, depending on what type of lane conditions you're bowling on.
Well, Fairleigh Dickinson is trying to give us a final and deciding game midway through game 6. The Knights leading. We'll be back in just a moment.